Hello you guys, welcome back. So today we are going to be revamping my little shade garden. I had a little bit of a mix-up and it wasn't even my fault. It was Lowe's or Home Depot's fault actually. So if you remember my last shade garden video or my shade garden video this spring where I planted this up, you will know that I got 4 packs of begonias and impatiens. Well, Home Depot actually mislabeled the impatiens. They were vinca. And I had never grown regular impatiens. I had only grown sun patiens or New Guinea impatiens. So I didn't really know what the smaller ones looked like. I knew the flower shape, and vinca and impatiens have basically the same flower shape. They're so similar, but vinca loves the sun. So I'll show you in a minute what is happening in my garden, but it's not looking great. So we got a bunch of begonias and we're gonna fix this. We're gonna pull out the vinca, pull out the pink begonias, and we're gonna just do a whole mass planting of white begonias, and I think it's gonna look absolutely stunning. So here is my shade garden. Is it looking pretty good? Yeah, it's looking pretty good. We've got some stuff starting to come up, such as the caladiums. The caladiums are looking amazing. I got these from Walmart, and I'm absolutely loving how they're looking. I also added this Brunnera in here that I don't think I showed you guys. And then another super surprising thing. So we have the elephant ears starting to come up. These hostas are starting to flower. This little tiny blue one is chugging along. Eventually, hopefully next year, that'll be ginormous. And then some of the other hostas, are kind of struggling, but I did put these in here this year, a lot of them. These vinca here haven't grown at all, and it's literally because they haven't gotten sun. They've sat here like this and they haven't filled in. But look how beautiful the white begonias are. They're beautiful. Even the pink ones are doing pretty good, but the white, I think they just look amazing. And once the caladiums get a little taller, it's really going to fill out that area. I'm still going to probably put another begonia like right there and right there. I got a ton of them. I got these 4 packs from Walmart for $2.84. Such a good deal. And then we have these begonia bulbs that are starting to come up. I think this one's like pink and white or something. And then I don't remember what color that one is. But yeah, so we're going to take out 1, 2, let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 vincas. And we're going to put them in the regular garden. Just kind of nice because I have some gaps where I would like some annuals. So that's kind of nice. And I'm also going to take out the pink begonias and we're going to put them over here with these other pink begonias. And we're going to kind of fill in this space a little bit because I do have vinca over here too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, but they're just not doing great because again, this area does get shade most of the day. You're seeing it with some sun right now, but it doesn't get that much sun. As you can see, these begonias over here are doing very well once they, started coming up. So yeah, I think we need some shade or, part sun loving plants or shade loving plants. Begonias are just amazing because they do great in the shade, but they also do great with some sun as well. I think the tag says 3 to 6 hours of sun. Let's see. And they do great just in the shade as well. I have some on my front porch and they just do amazing. 36 hours of daily sun. So I love these for my front porch too because my one part of it gets morning sun and the other part is literally shaded all day. They look identical. 4, 8, 12, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24 was what I originally planned for, and then I got nervous that it wasn't enough, so I got 2 more, which again isn't very much for how many plants we're gonna put in here, and I just literally want a whole drift. Let's get started. I gotta go get my supplies, and I actually am gonna grab some stuff for like slugs and stuff because I definitely see some damage from slugs, I'm assuming, over here. So gonna get my pellets. So first things first, we gotta pull out this vinca and plant it elsewhere, and then we can get to the fun part and plant up all the begonias. here are all the vinca we have from over here. I did grab one white one from over here. I, one, have to weed this, and two, pull out the rest of these as well. So I think I'm gonna actually plant these begonias first and then do that. I feel like this space is gonna look so calming because the only potential color we have is one from the coleus. Some of the coleus has some red in it, which I think will be beautiful. And then the canna has some, you know, pinkish coral blooms. But otherwise it's like variegation and calming white blooms. I think it'll be beautiful. Next year I'll probably honestly do pink, just because that was more what I had envisioned, was pink along the edge. But then these white ones did so well, it made me really want to do white, and I think it'll brighten up this area. So let's go ahead and get these placed, and then I'll walk you through where I placed them, and then we'll plant. Okay, you guys, I ended up using all of them. That is 32 little white begonia plugs, plus what we have here, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 38 plants. It's gonna be marvelous. I can't wait, you guys. So the crazy thing is 4 of these are $2.84. 8 packs of this is like $23. So if you did 9 packs of it, it would be about 25. I think I, you know, technically used a little bit more than that, including the ones that I have here. But to make this big of an impact, that's insane. That's literally crazy to do annuals in a big bed like this. So I can't wait to plant all these out. I will plant them out and then show you. And I can't wait to see what this looks like. It's gonna be so, so pretty. I really hope I don't get rained on, because that looks ominous. Oh, look how beautiful the garden looks. So I also put this flower food from Walmart on my annuals as well. Been having really good luck with the Expert Gardener brand. I used the vegetable fertilizer before I left, and things went crazy in 3 weeks. I also used the azalea one, and that one worked amazing. So I'm like gonna stick with it because it's really affordable. So I think I'm gonna just kind of stick with that one and see how it goes. So I like to do a slow release fertilizer, but then when I'm home, every Friday I like to do fertilizer. So Fertilizer Friday, I'll make a video about how I do that. But I use Miracle-Gro. What is it called? It's purple. It's like Brilliant Blooms or Bloom something. I don't know. It works absolutely phenomenally last year for me. So I'm going to do that every single week this year as well for my annuals to really keep them blooming. But you could just do the slow release fertilizer. I just like to up the ante and really get a lot out of them. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is going to be epic. I can't wait. Can't believe how affordable this was. Under 30 bucks for all of these plants, for all the begonias. Like, can't believe it. Okay, now we need to place these begonias, these pink ones that I pulled up. There's 3 of them, I believe, and then pull up these vincas and we're gonna just plant them all. Oh, I also forgot, I'm gonna be putting this down for slugs and all that kind of stuff in the like shade garden as well. You just sprinkle it on and it works. Okay, very glad, one, I decided to buy these because it's like a $5 project, right? And then 2, very glad I just decided to do it. It took me 5 minutes. So I was going back and forth between, do I do 2 right here or just 1? I think I landed on 1 because 1, these haven't been fertilized, these ones, in forever, and I think they'll be good. Also, this little baby one I might move to over there because I don't have any more white over here anymore. And there's one spot where I think 1 more could go and it'd be perfect. Okay, so we have almost every other in the front here, which is nice. So almost every other, then we have 2, then every other, and then 2, and then every other again. So I think it's gonna look absolutely beautiful once these fill in, and I'm gonna give them fertilizer tomorrow, like liquid fertilizer tomorrow. So that should be good. I need to also cut back these pansies and hope that they come back in the fall for me, because that would be absolutely amazing. I have a few of them that I moved in here, and as you could maybe see, there's coleus that'll grow up in between everything. So coleus should be all through here and through here as well. See those coleus? So that'll get really nice and big and fill in this area as well. All right, it's finally time to plant the vincas. I think I'm gonna set them out and see how many I have and then delegate where they go, because I have whites and pinks and I wanna clump them together since I already have a clump of some pinks. So I already have some pinks. Oh shoot, I never watered these. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 pink ones. So I'm probably gonna do 1 in the middle of each of those. I'm gonna have a lot. That's gonna be absolutely gorgeous. Like go all along the border kind of. I'm actually gonna move that, not today, but another day. Move this coral wave petunia. I'm gonna put a second one in here because this one has 2 coral waves and this one has a raspberry ice in it. I didn't know which one they were when I planted it, and these are looking a little rough because I need to add a few drip emitters to this because it only has 1 and they're kind of struggling. So anyway, let's get going. Alrighty, I have them placed. Honestly, I feel like the fact that I accidentally got vinca was a blessing in disguise, because I've always wanted annuals along this border, but something like a petunia, like a super petunia, would be way too big for the size of my border. Basically, I need something more compact, but I want to pack a punch. I love my cut flowers, but I also love the fact that this is a landscape and I really want that like annual color punch. And some of the things where it worked out, we have black-eyed Susans that are super tall that need to be in the back, so their foliage looks really crappy on the ground, and I think this could be a solution potentially. So let me show you. I think we had 11 white ones and like around the same amount of pink ones, if not a few more pink, because we already had a few pink from the front yard. That would make sense. I think we probably had originally 12, like 3-packs, and then like 16 of the pink, I think is what I originally bought. So that'd be 3 and 4. And a few of them died along the way. So this area is going to change soon. So I put a few over here, keeping that in mind. So this dahlia and this dahlia are going to a friend. The yellow one is staying this year, but next year I'm going to pull it out. It's beautiful, but I'm not a yellow person, and I do want to reserve this front area a little bit more for annuals. So we're going to be moving that. Also, I have some things in here, like a baby salvia and a Shasta daisy and some pincushion flowers that just haven't been able to get any light because these took over. I have 1, 2, 3 vinca here, okay? Over here, as you can see, I have white begonias, and those are gonna eventually go under this tree. I'm gonna take out that humongous, it was just as tall as this one, black-eyed Susan as well. So we're gonna have a lot of annual color along this way, which will be absolutely gorgeous. And I even might do another verbena, because there's a verbena right there over here. Then I also put some here because I might take out this marigold. Just these marigolds are just taking over, and I'm not a fan. Also, this is coming out, and I also have a few of the raspberry ice petunias to put in. So I have some room. And you know, if something's not bringing you joy, take it out, right? That's my motto. So we have a pink here, and then it's a whole block of pink all the way down. I think it's gonna be glorious. Hopefully it does well over here, because this is my problem area. As you can see, it's not as full. Things don't do as well because our drainage is really bad right here. It gets very waterlogged, so things struggle. This is my problem area. We'll probably address it in the nearish future, but right now I just work with it. So yeah, I'm gonna plant this out and I'll show you the finished product. All right, guys, everything is planted. It's like 7:30. We've been working today. I think it's been 2.5, 3 hours. I don't know, since I've been doing stuff. But everything just looks so good. I love my backyard. I'm so happy.